Connecticut's only all-weather show. This is First Alert Weather Extra.
And welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. I'm Stephanie Simone. Winter weather is blasting much of the Midwest and East Coast, bringing snow and really frigid conditions. The system is disrupting travel and even brought rare flakes to Florida. Our reporter Bradley Blackburn is tracking the latest.
A blanket of snow dropped on millions over the weekend, turning places like Bergen County, New Jersey into picture postcards of winter.
What do you love about the snow?
To play in a snowman.
From New York City to Philadelphia to Alabama, the snow was everywhere. Even in sunny Florida, where the panhandle saw flakes fall on palms and frost the white sands at the beach. But along with picturesque scenes, there was plenty of mess. 2 days of snowfall forced many to dig out and navigate dangerous roads.
Got to drive slow. Other vehicles usually is your biggest hazard.
In Brockton, Massachusetts, a mail truck overturned on a slick road, injuring at least one postal worker. Blizzard-like conditions in Fargo, North Dakota forced officials to close sections of the interstate because of blowing snow and zero visibility. And Long Island, New York drivers faced heavy freezing rain. But the slippery conditions were what plenty of sledders wanted. These kids making the most of a cold day in Pennsylvania.
It was really fast. There's like big hills. It's really fun to go down, and it's really hard to climb up.
And temperatures aren't expected to climb up across the central and eastern U.S. until later this week, so the snow should stick around. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And take a look at this. Officials in Ottawa County, Michigan, look at this, blaming wintry weather for a pileup involving more than 100 cars today. This happened on Interstate 196 in Zeeland Township near Grand Rapids. Drivers say there were near whiteout conditions ahead of this crash. 9 people were hurt because of this, too.